Welcome. Welcome to Convos and Cocktails with TJ. Thank y'all for coming through to vibe with me tonight. I'm back with another interesting topic. Tonight we are talking about the Kevin Samuels theory. Had a gentleman sent in his topic saying that he and his girl watched a couple of videos that resulted in an argument. He says, TJ, why are women so mad at Kevin Samuels when he is only telling us the damn truth? So that is what we are going to be talking about tonight. Now, before we dive into this topic, what is in your cup, your glass, your bottle? This is Convos and Cocktails with TJ, so you are supposed to be drinking with me. I am tonight sipping from our sponsors, Vault Vodka. Vault is Black-owned, no GMO. You never have to worry about waking up with a headache or a hangover. If you're not in the area, vaultvodka.com. If you are here in Florida, you can purchase at any of the Total Wine stores. Our second sponsors for tonight is Edible Delights. I'll be giving you more information on them, but their IG is Edible Delights 954 for all of your infused treats needs. All right. So you guys, we are going to jump right into this topic. So I had, as I stated, a gentleman to send in this topic, saying that he was watching the Kevin Samuels videos and him and his girl was watching it, and they ended up in a heated argument. And he says, I don't understand, TJ. I wanted to send this in to ask your viewers, why are women so mad at Kevin Samuels when he is only telling the truth? So we're going to go ahead and dissect this. Irie, Love, Ja, thank you so much on IG for coming through to vibe with me. You guys that are here on Facebook, I can't see you until you Facebook, Periscope, YouTube. I can't see you until you comment. So when you comment, I will give you a shout out. Now, the Kevin Samuels theory. Most of us know who Kevin Samuels is. Kevin Samuels is a gentleman that has a YouTube platform that is doing very, very well. Just to give you guys some background on Kevin Samuels, he's not new to this. We may be all new in finding out about him, but he's not new to this. He's been doing this for multiple years. The thing is that lately he kind of changed his strategy where he started to, kind of be his form of straight up on people, tell them how they really feel. He has a great support of a lot of people that saying, leave Kevin Samuels alone. He's only telling the truth. And then you have another group of people that cannot stand him, that just feels like the way that he comes down on women, that he's a little tough on women. So my opinion is I'm kind of on both sides of this topic, because some of us have only seen like a 7-minute clip of one of his videos with him, going in on a woman. And from that, it's become this whole hate of Kevin Samuels. So I wanted to just dive into it, kind of see if we are all being fair. First, I'd like to talk about some things that I personally, think is a little outlandish from Kevin Samuels. And my first thing with him would be his grading scale. And I don't know how many of you have watched Kevin Samuels, but he basically says that, he doesn't do 7s and that Beyonce is an 8. So if you are grading yourself on his scale, Beyonce is a damn 8. Now I'm like, hold up now, bitch. Beyonce woke up like this, man. How dare you say Beyonce is an 8, So if we go by his scale and compare ourselves to Beyonce, she's an 8. He doesn't do 7s. So you have to be like a 6 or below if you are going on his scale. So with that, I do kind of have a problem with, because I just feel like, I don't know if that's totally fair. You have men that like all types of women. You know what I'm saying? You have men that have types. You have men that like light-skinned women. You have men that like dark-skinned women, chunky women, slim women. Let me turn this down a little bit, you guys, so I don't feel like I'm yelling. But so I don't know if the scale, and y'all let me know. And Marie King, thank you for coming through over on Facebook. You say, will this be recorded and posted? It absolutely will. So if you're not able to stay, you can come back and watch it. And you say, who is his 10? The only person that I've heard him state is a 10 is Rihanna. He says that Rihanna is perfect. Rihanna is a full 10. Beyonce is an 8. And baby, where are you? I'm like, by his scale, now damn, wait. But one thing I do say is that people need to understand that these are just videos. Don't let nobody, make you feel any type of way about who you are or what God has given you. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to put that out there. You know what I mean? All of us can't be Rihanna's. All of us can't be Beyonce's. And a lot of us don't want to. You know what I mean? But don't let his scale make you feel any type of way about your beauty or what God has given you. And that's just my personal advice. Now, on to the second thing about Kevin Samuels is he often says that you have to be a certain type of woman to get a high valued man. Now, where this kind of gets me is that my view of what a high value man or a high value person for that just may be different. To me, it seems like when he says a high valued man or woman, that he's talking about money. This is a person that is highly, highly successful, could be a ball player, a celebrity, just somebody that really, really has a lot of money. To me, I never took it personal when Kevin Samuels say certain things because I'm not a woman that looks for a man just based on his financial status. Don't get me wrong. I don't want no damn bomb now. That's not what I'm saying. But, you know what I mean? I'm willing to, just like me, am I considered high value? I'm not a millionaire or anything. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, I date people that are real people that work jobs and things like that. To me, it could be a high valued man because he, has high values about him. He is a good man. He's a family-oriented man or whatever it is to you that personally makes a high value man. Now, Beverly Teddy, you said that that's not true. Come through and let me know, Teddy, exactly which part of that you are saying is not true. Now, for all of the guys that are always on Kevin Samuels' side, I just want y'all to know that he gets on guys just as much as he gets on us girls. And I don't know if a lot of people, and I'm going to cut the music because I want to play a video for y'all. I don't know if a lot of people are aware of that. Because most of the videos that are circulating are those of him coming down on women. But like I said, whenever I'm doing a topic, I do like to be well-rounded in the conversation. And I also like to, kind of research what I'm going to talk about. So I found this video and I'll turn it up some so you guys on IG can hear it. But this is Kevin Samuels talking to a guy. And you guys listen and give your take on this.
Getting because you're a guy that said you don't think you should have to approach women. They should give you choosing signals. Where would you rank yourself on a scale from 1 to 10? How tall are you?
I'm 5'10".
5'10". How much do you weigh? Uh-oh.
I weigh about
two what?
Depending on the day, between 280 285.
So you're a fat fucker.
Yeah.
So you think a 5'10", almost 300-pound dude, how much money you make?
Like 400 every 2 weeks.
So you make 400 every 2 weeks. So you make 800 a month. You make less than $10,000 a year. Okay.
But how many 20-year-olds was him?
Hold on. Dude, I was a 20-year-old and I was making far more money than that. In the 80s, where minimum wage was $3.35 an hour. So I need to hear it. How long? You got a big dick?
I mean, it's above average. I ain't know Ron Jeremy.
No. I asked you if you had a big dick. I didn't say it was above average.
I don't know what that is, really.
You know if you got a big dick or not. Stop the bullshit. Every dude know whether or not he got a big dick. I know I got a big dick. You don't know?
I mean,
You don't have a
I
big dick. That's the point. You don't have a big dick. You don't have a big wallet. You're a fat dude, and you got a lot of nerve thinking you should get choosing signals at 5'10" and 300 pounds, making less than $1,000 a month at 20 years old. And women should approach you. What they get, they don't even get a big dick.
Woo. So as you guys can see, it is not just the ladies. I just wanted to play that so that, people that really don't watch Kevin Samuels or don't understand what he's all about, it is not just the ladies that he comes down on. The video that I just played, it was a young guy, 20 years old, that makes $400 every 2 weeks, calling in saying that he doesn't approach women. He feels that women should approach him. And Kevin Samuels is saying, why should they approach you? What you got going on? You know what I mean? You don't make much money, you're overweight, you don't have a big dick, based on what he says. So what woman should approach you? Now I played this video to say, women, now that you kind of see him get on the guy, do you still feel the same way? Because we as women, we do put stimulations also, right, on the type of man that we want. We go down this whole laundry list of the things that we expect for a woman to have. And those are all our opinions, and those are all different, depending on who we are, right? So I don't know. I kind of feel like, let me turn this down some. I kind of feel like he's entitled to have his opinion. Basically what he says on the women's side of things, that if you are a woman that is seeking these men that are in these high financial positions, that you need to have all of your shit together because they have choices. You know what I mean? And it's a certain type of woman that those type of men are going to want. Now, I don't know. You guys tell me, because I want to have a well-rounded conversation about this. What do you guys think? Like, do you guys believe that, this is truth on what he's saying, or do you believe that some of it is not true? And I see some people just joining us. What we are talking about tonight is the Kevin Samuels theory. You know, just about the things that you need to have to be considered for a high value person in your life. I talked about, I don't know if what he considers high value is high value for all of us. High value could be money for people that's all that they're looking for. You know what I mean? So you're looking for a man that is going to totally take care of you. Then you're looking for that sense, then yeah. Those men want a certain type of women. They want for you to look a certain way. They don't want for you to have children a lot of the times. It's a lot of other things that come with that. But then you have some people that consider high value to be more of a person's way about them. Their morals, their family values, the way that they treat you. And to me, that is a high value man, a man that knows how to treat me. You know what I mean? So it just depends. But to me, Kevin Samuels was never talking to me. When I watch them videos, I don't take offense because I do not feel like he is talking to me. Because my number one goal in life is not looking for a man that is financially rich. You know what I mean? I feel like I can finance myself. Spoil me with loyalty. Spoil me with your damn loyalty. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, that's just my opinion. I kind of think that if you are looking for a millionaire, you know what I'm saying? Or a man that's just highly, highly successful to the point that he's going to take care of you, that you got to expect that there's certain things that this man is going to want for you to offer him in return. Now, y'all come through and let me know. Now, Beverly Teddy, you says it's not a person value. Look past the value and look in a person's heart. That's the most important part in finding a life partner. I love that, Teddy. And I love that is coming from a guy, because I think the biggest support of Kevin Samuels are men. Men saying, leave this man alone. Y'all don't want to hear the truth. You can't handle the truth. But the person that sent this topic in is actually a man that said that he and his woman were watching some Kevin Samuels videos, and they ended up getting in a heated argument. And he sent this topic in saying, TJ, ask your audience, what the fuck? Why are women hating on this man so much when all he is doing is telling the truth? So I also had only seen little clips of Kevin Samuels. So I said, you know what, let me go watch some of his videos and kind of make sure I'm having a well rounded conversation. When I went to watch, first of all, I would not call in to Kevin Samuels. These women that call in are damn crazy. You know what you are going to get. But when I watched, not only did I find him coming down on women, I just played a video of him telling a young man that was 20 years old and almost 300 pounds that you got life fucked up. If you think that a woman is going to approach you, you know what I'm saying, with no money, you fat as hell. His words, not mine. You know what I mean? What are you thinking? It's not going to work like that. So when I watched that video, hey, I don't, condone him calling the guy fat and stuff like that. But the basis of what he said is true. Get your shit together. Be what you want, is what I take out of Kevin Samuels. You know what I mean? So if you are like Teddy and I, that believe that high value people is different than finances, that it is in, the person's personality, it's in the way that they treat you and a whole lot of other things, um, other than money, then you want to be that type of person too. Whatever you're seeking, you want to be that. In my opinion, you know. H Silver the writer, thank you for coming through, and Queen among Queens, cuz you says I just want a husband that can tell me, baby, you don't have to work anymore. I've been working since I've been 13. All right, so Pat, um, I think that you're replying to me when I said, you know what exactly are you looking for? So you are saying that you are looking for a man that's financially, well off. Forget all that other stuff. That is what you are looking for. So have you watched Kevin Samuels videos? I was saying earlier that some of the things that kind of gets me about Kevin Samuels, because I'm kind of on the fence with him. I'm not gonna say I totally dislike Kevin Samuels, because some of the stuff that he say, he makes some damn good points. I mean, hey, but I can't say that I can all the way get on board with everything that he says. One of the things I was talking about before you guys came on was his scale, his grading scale. He has a scale when women call in where he say, okay, you looking for a high value man, a rich man. What do you consider yourself? On a scale from 1 to 10. He says that Beyonce is an 8. Uh-huh. Beyonce is an 8, and he doesn't do 7. So that means unless you are a Beyonce lookalike, you'll be an 8. And if you're anything, think that you're not up to Beyonce, then you are a 6 or below. So yeah, with that one, I did have a problem. I'm like, bitch, you calling B a 8? She woke up like this, bitch. How can Beyonce be a damn 8? You know what I'm saying? A lot of us women look at Beyonce like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? She no homo, but she fine as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So from him saying that Beyonce is an 8, where the hell do the rest of us fall? You know? So that is one problem that I kind of have, because I do believe, you know what I mean? Listening to Kevin Samuels will fuck up your damn self-esteem if you are not strong. You know what I mean? You have to know that there are all types of different men in the world that appreciate all types of different beauty. You know what I mean? There are men that like the Beyoncés and Rihanna type. They're beautiful. But you also have men that like women that are dark skinned, women that are chunky, women that are slim, a whole plethora of women. You know what I mean? So I don't know if that is a fair statement, because I believe that, you know, people have different judgments on that. But you let me know what you think. Now, Chris Priester, thank you for coming through. Chris say date within your value. And that nigga twice divorced. Who is he? Ooh. So Chris is saying, you listening to Kevin Samuels. He been divorced twice. Who the fuck is he to give advice? H. Silver, the writer, you said, question is, are you willing to put in the work to be what you need to be for the men that will take care of you? What do you bring to the table other than your body and flesh? Asking respectfully. Okay. So H. Silver, the writer, is saying for those type of women that are looking for the high value man in finances, what are you bringing to the table? What do you have to offer this man that's going to want to make him take care of you other than sex? Other than how you look, other than that you can give him some sex, what else are you bringing to the table? So you let me know. And Queen Among Queen says, yes, I will cater to him. I'm ready. And H. Silver the Rider says, Steve Harvey is divorced 3 times, and his book was gospel for 10 years. Thank you. And I think that brings me back to what I'm saying is that, sometimes you guys have to take these videos, social media, the internet as just that. You can't automatically take these things as the Bible. You know what I mean? Stop getting so frustrated, heated, and mad at people that are just doing things for a living. Kevin Samuels has been doing this for a while. But when he started changing the way that he do things and started coming down on women the way he do, coming down on men the way he do, his viewership shot up. You could say you hate him, but people love damn watching it. So I don't blame Kevin Samuels because if I figure out something with this damn platform that I do it a certain way and then it just goes damn viral and damn millions of people start watching, you better believe that's the way this show gonna go every time. You know what I mean? So I don't fault him for doing the things that he do, but I just want for people to take things with a grain of salt. Stop taking things so personally. Chris is backing on what I said. Be what the fuck you want in somebody else. If you are desiring this high valued financial man, then you kind of have to have your stuff together. Not kind of, you got to have your stuff together and be the kind of woman that type of man wants, you know? And Takia said he may be telling the truth, but his delivery is fucked up. However, some people only understand getting cussed the fuck out. So, hey, Takia is saying that, like me, watching him, some of what he's saying is truth, y'all. I don't know if I agree with his scale. I don't know if I agree with his definition of what a high value person is, because some of us, high value is not based in money, it is based in other things, their morals, their personality, how they treat you, how they are with family. You know what I mean? So I agree, Chris. Date somebody within your value. Now, H. Silver the Writer, you said kudos to Queen Among Queens because she says she is ready to cater to him, to be whatever he needs. So she ain't got damn work no more. And H. Silver the Writer says exactly. And Kevin says, Queen Among Queens says, Kevin seems like an abuser. He scares me. Ooh, I don't know. I know I was watching because when I went to start watching a lot of videos, I ran across one video that a lady came on and said, well, you be dating, don't you date 30-year-old women? And he was like, I don't understand the question. And she was like, well, I don't understand how you're telling people don't date 30-year-old women because they're middle age, but you are dating 30-year-old women. I think Kevin Samuels is like in his 50s or something like that. And he said, because it's a damn double standard. It's always been. He was like, I could be 70 years old as long as I'm not shooting blanks. I can still make babies. You can't. And he went down this whole laundry list of all the things that men could do that women can't. And he said those women that have a high value man, they sit their ass home while he go out and make the money. That's how it is. It's a double standard. What do you guys think about that? Because as much as we might not like to hear it, y'all, it is true. You know, we've all seen the old men that make these damn babies come out looking like old men. Y'all ever saw them babies be looking like old men with their babies? Like, I know that's somebody granddaddy that made a baby. Look at that damn baby. I'm sorry. It's true though. Y'all know all babies ain't cute. Y'all ever seen a baby somebody show y'all and you be like, ooh, precious baby. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But it's true. So I don't know. Y'all let me know, what y'all think about that. And Montia said that man batshit crazy, laugh out loud. Now, since I have some more y'all coming in, I am going to replay the clip that I have from Kevin Samuels when he getting down on a man. It's not only us ladies that he come down on. He comes down on guys also, and some of you weren't here when I played the clip, so I am gonna play that for you here shortly, just to see now that I have some more guys in the room. What do y'all think about him coming down on you guys? Um, and H Silver the writer is saying to you, uh, Pat, Queen Among Queens, abuse is a word that gets thrown around too negligently. Be direct. Being direct is not abuse. And Queen Among Queens says, I understand, but that's my opinion. And then she's laughing. Now, over here, Takia, you say TJ said them kids got that Benjamin Button. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm not the only one. And I'm not cracking on babies because we say all babies are cute. I'm just saying. Sometimes old men babies be looking like it. That's all I'm saying. Chris, you say, man, let me start putting some of y'all comments up. You say, man, got a lot of women. He is a player. Women got a lot of men. She's a whole double standard. Now, you know what? Chris hit on the head with that double standard because it has been a double standard from the beginning of time. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of how much we like it or don't like it, women are held to a certain standard, and the men, can do certain things that we can't. Like Chris said, if a woman got a whole lot of women, he is a player. But if a woman got a lot of men, she's a hoe. Oh, she's a hoe. She's doing him and doing him. You know, Monty is piggybacking on me about them babies, just elderly looking in the crib. Looking old, oh baby. Oh yes, I had to drink to that. Now, H. Silver, the writer, says, Queen Among Queens, you are entitled to your opinion. Much love. Dialogue. Although we disagree, we respectfully disagree. I love that. All right. So, you guys, I want to show you really quick this clip of Kevin Samuels talking to a man, because a lot of us ladies get mad at Kevin. Oh, he always coming down on women. He's a woman hater. Da-da-da-da-da. It's not only the women, guys. The women is the ones that for some reason those clips seem to be everywhere, but he does it to men also. And I'm going to show you this clip by Kevin Samuels.
Getting, because you're a guy that said you don't think you should have to approach women. They should give you choosing signals. Where would you rank yourself on a scale from 1 to 10? How tall are you?
I'm 5'10".
5'10". How much do you weigh? Uh-oh.
I weigh about,
to what?
depending on the day, between 280 to 285.
So you're a fat fucker.
Yeah.
So you think a 5'10", almost 300-pound dude, how much money you make?
Like 400 every 2 weeks.
So you make 400 every 2 weeks. So you make 800 a month. You make less than $10,000 a year. Okay.
But how many 20-year-olds is Henry?
Hold on. Dude, I was a 20-year-old and I was making far more money than that. In the 80s, where minimum wage was $3.35 an hour. So I need to hear it. How long? You got a big dick?
I mean, it's above average. I ain't know Ron Jeremy.
No. I asked you if you had a big dick. I didn't say it was above average.
I don't know what that is, really.
You know if you got a big dick or not. Stop the bullshit. Every dude know whether or not he got a big dick. I know I got a big dick. You don't know?
I mean,
you don't have a big dick. That's the point. You don't have a big dick. You don't have a big wallet. You're a fat dude, and you got a lot of nerve thinking you should get choosing signals at 5'10" and 300 pounds, making less than $1,000 a month at 20 years old. And women should approach you. What they get? They don't even get a big dick.
Okay. So, for all of the ladies that, oh, he's a woman hater, he's always coming down on women. It's not just us. You know what I'm saying? Whoever crazy enough, because I would never call there, whoever is crazy enough to call in, he calls in. So you guys, now that you have seen, kind of do like the same thing to the guy. You know what I mean? And women, we're coming down on them, but don't talk about that. Don't talk about how size does matter. So I picked that clip, but I actually saw quite a few clips that he had talking to women. I mean, talking to men. The same way that he's talking to women. For some reason, the women clips are the ones that got the most popular, but he like this with everybody, y'all. It's not just us women, so don't feel picked on. He's a woman hater, da 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 da. Because this man is doing this to everybody that damn calls in. You know what I mean? Take this with a grain of salt. You know, stop being so what's the word for it? Affected by someone's social media damn platform. You know, that's all that it is. All right, and IG, I don't know what happened over here, but we seem to have lost it. All right, I'm gonna get some more of your comments. Takia say, well, damn. So what do you guys think? Now that you have heard, you know, him also go in on men. This whole conversation tonight was started because we had a viewer to send in a comment a topic basically saying him and this girl was watching some Kevin Samuels videos and they end up getting in a heated discussion. Argument was what he said. And he was like, shit, to him, Kevin Samuels was telling the truth. He does not understand why everybody is so mad at Kevin Samuels. So while I am waiting for some more of you to chime in on this, I'm gonna play a video from our sponsors, Vault Vodka. And those are our official sponsors of Convos and Cocktails with TJ. As y'all can see, I'm almost done with this one. This is Vault Vodka. Vault is Black owned, all natural, no GMO. You never have to worry about waking up with a headache or a hangover. VaultVodka.com, or if you are here in Florida, you can purchase this at any Total Wine location. Y'all make sure to support. Our second sponsors for tonight is Edible Delights. For you guys that are me, that are like me, that like infused treats, he has everything. Your cereal bars, your brownies, your cookies. He has juices. He even does cakes and cheesecakes infused. You can find him on IG at Edible Delights 954. He also goes by Billy Wonka, which I think is so dope. He's also always at my event. So if you come out to Love Jones or Eargasm, he has a whole table set up. So you guys make sure to support our sponsors, Edible Delights 954. All right. So I think that so far we've all kind of agreed that you kind of got to take Kevin Samuels with a grain of salt that we do think that some of the stuff that he's saying is actually damn true. But it might be his delivery that turns people off a little bit because he is rude as fuck. You know what I mean? Me personally, I would never subject myself into calling in to his damn show. I mean, if you've watched his show, you kind of know what the fuck you gonna get. Why subject yourself to that? I kind of agree that you need to match the kind of mate that you are looking for. You know, if you are looking for this high value millionaire man, or this man that's so successful that he can take care of everything and you don't have to do nothing, then you need to have yourself in a position to be able to capture that type of man, whatever that may be. And I think some of the things that Kevin Samuels is saying is true, whether we want to hear it or not. I also think that a lot of us value other things in people other than damn money. A lot of us make our own damn money. Spoil me with loyalty. Can you do that? I just want to find that one that just can spoil me with damn loyalty. You know, let's do us, boo. You know what I'm saying? And he doesn't have to be overly rich or anything. Like, I don't want no bum now. Don't get it fucked up. Gotta have a job or something going on with yourself. But he doesn't have to be a millionaire for me to like or love him. You know what I mean? So that's why I never felt like Kevin Samuels was talking to me, because my version of high value person is different than what his version is, you know? So, hey. All right, let's see. Montia, you say 100. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. So, as always, I always like to tell you guys a little bit about what TJ has coming up and going on. As you guys know, I had a new book come out, Dangerously in Love. I will play that book trailer for you soon in just a moment here. The next event that I have coming up is Love Jones Open Mic Experience. Love Jones is an all arts platform where we vibrate love through poetry, spoken word, comedy, singers, musicians, anything that uses a mic. We have Tara with her African drum as our feature this month. So you guys make sure to come through for that. It's going to be a whole vibe. Eargasm. And it looks like I have the wrong flyer up. And you guys, the next Eargasm is going to be August 27th. It's going to be our Seductive Confessions edition. So we'll be telling our freaky little secrets through poetry. So you guys that, hey, are freakadeeks like me, look. You guys that like erotic art and poetry, please come out for Eargasm to vibe with me. Some of you know I just returned from Atlanta. There was a Black Beauty Expo, and I was a vendor there. So, hey, went through and sold about 30 books. It was an awesome time. So I'm still, you know, I just got back yesterday, kind of coming off the high of being at this awesome event. And just want to play for you, you guys that have not been able to pick up a copy. My book is available on Amazon, Kindle, and Kindle Unlimited. Or you can come to any of my events, or you can go to my website, tjhopepresents.com, and get your own signed copy. My newest book is Dangerously in Love. And here's the book trailer for that.
Before you go, whoa, let's pop another ecstasy and roll one more before you go. Let's pour a cup of Hennessy and roll one more before you go. I jump up and I splash, she keep shaking that ass, she popping that, I'm popping the Zan. Let's pop another ecstasy and roll one more before you go. You don't have to leave if you don't wanna go. Sipping on that lean got me moving slow. Smoking Hercules in the studio. Come up out them jinx, get down on your knees.
Yes, and that is Dangerously in Love by me, TJ Hope. Also, my Hood Lemonade trilogy, books 1, 2, and 3. These are the books that I am most known for. All of these books are available on Amazon Kindle and Kindle Unlimited. All right, so I think that we should kind of go over what we talked about and do a recap of the night. So tonight, this whole topic was brought by a viewer that watches Convos and Cocktails that wanted my advice and also viewers' advice on Kevin Samuels, saying that him and his lady watched a couple of Kevin Samuels videos and they end up in a whole full out argument. He sent this in saying he doesn't get it. Why are women hating on Kevin Samuels so much when all he is doing is telling the truth? So I think from the conversation tonight, we kind of agree that in a lot of the things that he's saying, he is damn telling the truth. You know what I mean? As far as you need to be like or match the mate that you want. You know what I mean? If you want to be with a high value man, if you consider that to be finances, then you need to be exactly what a high value man wants, you know? And a lot of times, hey, those men want you, to be a Rihanna type or whatever, and also to be a porn star. You know what I'm saying? In the bedroom, also. You know what I mean? So, are you all the way willing to do what you need to do? Get yourself together, be that woman to get that high value man. Then you have some of us like me that just place a different value on what exactly high value is. We believe that a man with morals, a family man, you know what I mean? A man that treats us right is a high value man. That doesn't mean that he has to be a millionaire or that he has to be rich or even that I don't have to work. I still might have to work and do my thing to be with him. Me personally, I want to anyway. Regardless of how much money I have, I want to still do what I'm doing because I love what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So I think it just depends on what it is that you are looking for. But if you are one of these women that's saying, oh, I don't want to date a guy with a regular job, he got to be able to take care of me, then you need to be that type of woman that a man is going to do all that for. And some of the things that Kevin Samuels is saying is true. When you ask men that are high value, that have money, what they want, a lot of the things that Kevin Samuels is saying is true. When he talked about double standards, about things that men can do that women can't, it's also some truth in that. Not to say that we can't. A man can, he always say, and guess what, ladies that want this type of high value man, he gonna most likely cheat because he has damn options. He does not need you. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, it's all about just being prepared and ready for exactly what it is that you want. And that's my personal opinion on it. And you guys make sure to come through and chime in. I think that when I played the other video, that showed that it's not just ladies that he come down on. I played a video where he was talking to a 20-year-old guy that was overweight, that only made $400 every 2 weeks. And he was kind of coming down on him saying, you want a woman to approach you? You don't even got a big dick. Because he asked him if he had a big dick, and the guy was like, well, I don't know. I think so. He like, you don't know if he got a big dick? So you can't even offer her dick. And we know we've had previous lives where we talked about, we had a live that we talked about broke dudes. Like if it was true that broke dudes had the best D. And a lot of women came through saying it's the damn truth. Them damn broke dudes will beat your damn back in. So, hey, I know after y'all heard that, even though y'all didn't like him calling the guy a fat fucker and some of the things that he said, as women, some of the stuff that he said is true. We look for certain guys. Sometimes we see a guy and be like, oh, damn, he look like he can handle me. He look like he can, you know? So I again don't think that everything that Kevin Samuels says is wrong. We kind of talked about his dating scale and how I kind of think that is wrong. He has a scale of 1 to 10, and when women call in, he'll say, okay, so what you consider yourself? on a scale from 1 to 10. And he says Beyonce is an 8. He don't do 7s. So most of the women that come in are going to grade themselves at a 6 or below based on the scale that he has. And then he'll say something like, so you think a high value man want a fucking 5? You know? Hey, it is what it is. But I do think that what we all can take from this is that you need to be who you are looking for. You know, when I say that, you know, I'm looking for, really not looking for, but, you know, hoping one day to find a guy that has morals, you know, that is a family guy, because I'm very family oriented. Even though I don't, you know, have a guy in my life right now, I do a lot with family. I just have that type of family. When you come over, what you want to drink, what you want to eat, you know, we go on trips together. We're very, very family oriented and love in our family. So for me, it's important to have a guy that is like that. Probably come from a similar family, or he's just kind of used to that type of family. To me, that is the value. You know, it's not in how much money he makes and things like that. I was saying that when I watch the Kevin Samuels video, I don't really get mad at him or even look at him like he's talking to me, because I'm not the type of woman that he's talking to. I'm not out here just, you know, crossing out all the type of other dudes looking for a guy that's a millionaire or ultimately rich like that. You know what I mean? So y'all chime in and let me know. We're going to be here probably for about another 9 minutes. So anybody that has anything else to say on this topic, now is your time. Thank you guys so much for coming to view. Trying to get my viewing back up. I was gone for about a month. I had a tragedy in the family. So y'all know how that is. When you disappear for a while, people forget about you. So make sure that you are sharing the live, inviting people to join us, trying to let people know that I'm back doing Convos and Cocktails, and get our viewership back up. Next Thursday, you guys, we are doing Love Jones open mic experience. I've been doing Love Jones for over 5 years now, and people are always surprised that we pull the crowd that we pull the artists that we pull 5 months later. But the reason I think it is because love is always in the building. You know, people tell me when they walk in, they feel it. You know, my mom is there, my sister's there, and it's just a ball of love. You know, so I think that people always want to come back to places that they feel loved at. So you guys come, you know, bask in the love at Love Jones. We'll be there next Thursday, August 12th, and y'all make sure to come out and vibe with us for that. All right, so I'm going to give a moment longer to see if anybody has anything else to say on our topic, and we're going to have a quick word from our sponsors, Vault Vodka. And that is Vault Vodka, our official sponsors. You guys, Vault is Black owned. A gentleman right here in Miami. I like to tell his story. He had 4 friends that were killed in Miami. The initials for their name, BALT, and a portion of his proceeds go to the families of those 4 friends. I love his story. I love his vodka. He got me hooked. I think Balt has been sponsoring Convos and Cocktails for about a year and 3 months now. He got me where I don't want to drink nothing else, because I've never drank anything that I can get fucked up, drink as much as I want, but I never wake up with a headache, hangover, stomach ache. To me, that is epic. So I stand behind Balt Vodka. BaltVodka.com. If you live out of the area, if you live here in Florida, you can purchase at any Total Wine. BaltVodka.com. Our second sponsors for tonight is Edible Delights. Mr. Billy Wonka himself providing for us all of those cookies, brownies, cereal bars. He also has cakes, cheesecakes, juices. All of this is infused. So if you are like me, a cannabis connoisseur, make sure on IG at Edible Delights 954. He has all of your hookups. I recently returned, and y'all know the cannabis community love TJ, and I love y'all down back. He gave me some of these. These are grams. It's 1 gram in here. This one is called Dosi cookies. I had another one called Wedding Crashers. But I did that one already. These are called Cocoa Nugs. Now, if you can see these kind of look like weed, the actual weed. These are edibles. As y'all can see, it is not much left. These have 500 milligrams of THC. When I first bought these, he said, TJ, don't eat that whole damn jar, I'm telling you. But I'm like, I smoke every day. I can eat this whole jar without a problem. You guys, I was asleep for a whole damn day. So all I'm going to tell you is if you do cocoa nuts, just take it in doses. Don't be like me and eat the whole thing and be out of commission for a whole day. These are so good. Edible Delights 954 on IG. He does deliver. For you guys that are local, make sure to hit him up. All right, you guys. So I'm giving 2 minutes more to see if anybody has anything else to say on our topic. Let me see. I see some more comments. Horatio Davison, thank you so much for coming through. Brianna Buckman, I'm finding this convo very interesting. I was with my ex 20 years. He was making $45K when I met him. The D was good then. I financially put him through school while raising his kids, or rather her stepkids. She says, at the end of our marriage, he was high 6 figures, kids grown, and even though he had a porn star in the bedroom, he fell off his bedroom game and was cheating because he traveled often and it was easily available. Brianna, I think you are making an excellent point here. You're saying that you catered to his every need. His friends think it's crazy how he treated me in the end. They still say I was a good woman and he wanted for nothing. Brianna, thank you so much for coming through and for also being transparent with us. Kind of telling us, what it's like to be with someone. Start out with them, you were there, making sure that he made it through everything that he needed to make it to reach that higher level. And then in the end, he went out and cheated with you. Now, we're talking about Kevin Samuels, and that is one of the things that he say. He says, you ladies that are out here looking for a high value man, keep in mind that he gonna cheat. That's what Kevin Samuels says. Call the double standard or whatever you want, but he has options. Realize you got him, but he is most likely going to cheat. So the point that you kind of came through saying, yeah, I had a high value man, and look what happened in the end. Whew, Bree, you are coming through saying, what is the convo? Tonight, Bree, we are talking about a gentleman sent in a topic talking about the Kevin Samuels theory, saying that he and his woman were watching Kevin Samuels and they ended up in a heated argument. He said, TJ, why do women hate Kevin Samuels so much when all he is doing is telling the damn truth? Woo! So, yes, we bought this topic, and tonight we've been talking about Kevin Samuels, the things that he says, and if there is any truth. Like, are all of us women just being better? Are we just feeling some type of way for no damn reason? Or is there some merit to the hate that Kevin Samuels gets? So tonight, instead of playing one of the clips that we've all seen of Kevin Samuels talking about women and how they don't measure up, I played a clip of him talking to a guy that was 20 years old, that was overweight, that only made $400 every 2 weeks, and that, according to Kevin Samuels, had a small penis. He said that the guy said he don't approach women because he feel that women should approach him. He says, why should a woman approach you? You got a little dick, you don't make no money, and you fat as hell. His words, not mine. He said you a fat fucker was his words. So he is not only being rude to us women, he is not only telling us women how he feels it is, he does the same thing to men. And I know a lot of people don't know that, because those are not the clips that you readily see. But he's rude across the damn board. So I don't know, to close this, what do you guys think? Do you think that Kevin Samuels is shooting us truth? That he's just rude about it? Or do y'all feel like it's totally bull? That nothing that he says has any merit? Let me know what you think. Now Sheena is saying Edible Delights 954 has a sale going on right now. Check the IG at Edible Delights 954. So you guys, that was one of our sponsors for tonight. Mr. Willy Wonka himself at Edible Delights 954. She is saying that they have a sale going on. So you guys that are on IG, make sure to look him up for all of the sales that he is currently running on IG. Thank you for that, Sheena. And Sheena is my sister, y'all. Hey, sis, my blood sister, my only sister. Veranda, women have options too, but come through and elaborate, sis. I was saying that Kevin Samuels, you know, one of the videos that I watched, there was a lady that came through and said, do you date 30-year-old women? And Kevin Samuels was like, what? This is not even relevant. Like, why are you asking me this? And he says, because you tell other men that 30-year-old women are middle-aged, but you date 30-year-old women. You know, that isn't cool. And he said, listen, I think Kevin Samuels is like in his 50s or something. And he said, listen, it's a double standard, straight up. I can be 70 years old and still make babies unless I'm shooting blanks, but you can't do that. And he went down this whole laundry list of things that men can do that women cannot do. And then I had some people come through, like Chris, that said he right about that as far as the double standards. A man can have a bunch of women and people just look at him like, oh, he got a bunch of women, he a player, you know? But a woman has a bunch of men and she is a straight up hoe. She's a hoe. She messing with all the men. She is a hoe. She raggedy. She ain't shit, you know? So is he lying, y'all? That's what we are trying to figure out. Is he lying about what he is saying? You know? Horatio, you say keep it real and be honest about what is happening in this day and time. I feel you. I feel you. So are you saying, Horatio, that you believe that he is doing that? That he is being honest and real in what is happening in this day and time? Let me know. Now, Bree, you say some of the things that he says does have merit, but he is not God. I know that's right, Bree. And you sound like me, okay? Because I think that I am cute. You know, I am satisfied with what God gave me. But if you are a person that takes merit in listening to people on social media, you have people that watch things on social media and everything is truth just because it has a space. And you have a lot of women that are angry, women that are get down on themselves because they feel like they don't fit the Kevin Samuels scale of things. But I'm with you, sis. He is not God. When he made that damn scale of where a woman falls on 1 to 10 and said Beyonce 8, you got shit fucked. Beyonce, that's B. She woke up like this. How dare you say she's an 8? You know what I'm saying? But if she's an 8, as beautiful as Beyonce is, I'm talking about body wise, beauty wise, as Beyonce, man. If she's an 8, and he say he don't do 7s, goddamn, like where do the rest of us fall? You know what I mean? And this could be a situation. I think as women, on the look scale, we have it hard from little girls. We're watching TV and what the media is putting out as this image of beauty. And if we don't fit into that image, we start to look at ourselves a little sideways. I think that as we grow up, we kind of grow into ourselves and our bodies and we begin to love ourselves. But as little girls, teenagers and shit, most women, I don't care how attractive or not attractive you are, have had some issues because we look at TV and what our standard of beauty should be. For me, it was my lips. Growing up as a teenager, I hated my lips, y'all. I used to look in the mirror and make them small, like this small, and be like, dog, why my lips are so big? You know, why weren't they like half this size? What the fuck was I going through? As I got grown, my lips became one of my assets. Y'all see my shit? Look, let me let y'all. But that's just to go to say that, you know who you are. You know what I mean? We grow into our beauty, and don't let someone like Kevin Samuels that's kind of telling you, okay, Beyonce is an 8. So if you are not at that level, then you're most likely a 6 or below. Don't let him fuck your head up. Sis, you are beautiful. You've grown into you. You have what God has given you. Love yourself. Love your beauty. And do not let anybody make you feel like you are less than, because you are not a Beyonce or a Rihanna. Rihanna is the only 10 he gave y'all. Because the lady said, well, damn, if Beyonce is an 8, who do you consider to be a damn 10? Rihanna, he said. Rihanna is perfect. He said, Rihanna is a 10. So if you are not a Rihanna or a Beyonce, do not watch this man and make him feel like you are less than. Know who you are, love yourself, and realize that you are beautiful, because even though that may be his take on what a 10 is, the man is for you, you might be his damn 10. So just keep that in mind. I just don't see such a need to hate this man. You know what I mean? Based on what he said, he rude as hell, but there is some truth to some of the things that he said, regardless of his fucked up scale. Bree, truth be told, Kevin Samuels is gay. You think he gay, Bree? She says she think he gay and she don't understand why people listen to him. Bree, is there any backing to what you're saying? Are you don't like him, so you just saying the man gay? Or is it something you saw, something you've heard that we can look at that backs up your theory on this man being gay? Because he talks like he get plenty women, plenty. So please let me know if you have any backup or proof that Kevin Samuels is gay. Veranda, you say men take Kevin Samuels' word as if God said it is, instead of having conversations with women to understand us. He's crashed, and that's not cool. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. You know what, Veranda? You are the second person to come through to comment on just the way that he is, the rudeness. Saying that, okay, it might be some merit to some of the stuff that he's saying, but his delivery, how rude he is. He curse people out. He say some stuff that really will make you feel bad. And she's saying that he ain't God and he needs to learn how to talk to people. But Veranda, I think that that's part of his whole method right now. While I was researching this, I looked up some things about Kevin Samuels, and Kevin Samuels has been around a while. Even though it's like this year he kind of blew up, he has been around for years. But if you look back at his old videos, he wasn't as crass. You know what I mean? He was a little more easygoing. And I think that when he did that first video that he went off and became all rude and shit, it went viral. His ratings went and viewership went through the roof. So me being a person that does videos too, I just want to say that if I did some type of video here on this platform that one video just went viral. Just people from all over was viewing that video. I would also take that formula and be like, okay, hold on. This went viral, so I need to continue doing it like this in order to keep the viewership. And that's what happened with Kevin Samuels. If you look back, before he wasn't doing it, but once he did that video that went viral, every video after that was that type of video. He like, okay, I be rude to motherfuckers. I got millions of views. Hey, I can't say that I blame him for that. You know, when you find something that works, you capitalize on it. And look at what has happened. He is very popular. Most of you know who Kevin Samuels is. You know his platform. You know what he talk about. So I just think that people need to start taking it with a grain of salt. You know, not being so serious about it, or you know, to the point that I hate him and that it's even affecting you. You know what I mean? You know who you are. Be who you are. Don't let, you know, somebody on YouTube make you feel any type of way about who you truly are. You know? And Bree, you said I am cute. Okay. But you know what I mean, Bree, because you're a woman too. You know, most of us, I don't care what you look like. You know what I mean? All the way to the most attractive of women. You know what I'm saying? That as a young girl, just watching TV and what they put out is beautiful, you find faults in yourself. Oh, I don't like this about me. I don't like that about me, because it doesn't fit society's image of what beauty is. You know what I mean? So I think most of us went through that. And I was just saying that I do think I'm cute, you know, but I was just saying that to say that I also went through that period where I didn't like my lips. Oh, my lips are big. I have to go like this. I want smaller lips. And now I grow up and I'm like, Lord, thank you for these lips. Thank you. You know, so hey. And Bree, you say looks does mean anything. We need to learn self-acceptance. Absolutely. I think that as women, when we learn self-acceptance, when we look in the mirror and love everything about us, is when we actually become our most attractive. You know what I mean? When you love yourself and you have confidence, you walk different. You know what I'm saying? You just exude confidence, which is so attractive. You know, regardless of what you look like, I believe that confidence is your strongest attribute. And that could be just my opinion, but I believe that. I believe that confident women and confident men come across more attractive than anything else. So I agree with Bree. Love yourself, man. Accept yourself. You know what I'm saying? And when you do that, these Kevin Samuel video won't mean shit, because he's not talking to you. You know? And if Ron, you say, wait, Kevin Samuels don't do women anyway, but that's who men are listening to. Girl, fuck him. Wait. And Veranda, before you came, I actually played a clip of him getting on a guy, because I know that a lot of us that know of Kevin Samuels, we've only watched short videos, and most of the ones that are viral are of him getting down on women. You know, about they middle age, they got kids, don't nobody want them and all this shit. But I played a video earlier where he was getting down on a dude. A dude called in saying, you know, I don't understand why women don't approach me. I'm not going to approach them. They need to approach me. And Kevin Samuels started asking him questions and found out he was 20 years old. He made $400 every 2 weeks. So he made like $800 a month, which only comes out to about $10,000, maybe a little over that a year. Also found out that the guy was almost 300 pounds at 5'10". So he's a fat boy. And that he had a small penis. And Kevin went in. Kevin was like, he went in. He was like, and you got a little dick, and you a fat fucker. So it's not just us. I mean, if he went in, for you guys that were here to watch that video. So it's not just women that he get down on, y'all. It is everybody that calls in. You know what I mean? All right, so I'm going to get the rest of your comments, and then we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Bree so crazy, your lips out bring all the boys to the yard. Damn right, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. Oh, let me go to that Khalees girl. Oh, I love this comment. I love this comment. Horatio, beauty is in your heart and soul. Man, I love that. And I think that brings us back to, Kevin Samuels is always talking about high value. What does high value mean to you? His definition of high value is money, high finances, a person that is making 100,000 plus per year or is a millionaire, rich, whatever it is. Though you as a woman or a man don't have to do shit because they are financially able to take care of you and everything damn else. And I was saying that my definition of a high value man is different because I value his morals. I value his personality. I value if he's a family person. I value how he treats me. You know what I'm saying? And all the things that I value in him, I can offer myself. So I'm saying, regardless of how we take Kevin Samuels, be who you want. And what I mean by that is be the type of person that fits the type of person that you want. That's my personal take on that. Now, Bree, you say, yep, there was a video of a man sleeping in his bed. Oh, whoo, baby. For you guys that have just joined us, someone, was it you, Bree? I think it was you or someone else. It might have been Veranda that came through and said, don't listen to Kevin Samuels because he is damn gay. And I didn't want to be putting that man out there like that without having any concrete proof. So I asked for them to drop down in the comments, where y'all getting this from? What makes you think that this man is gay? And Bree is coming through saying, baby, there's a video of a man sleeping in his bed. Now, Bree, do we have conclusive? Well, I don't know. A man in his bed, that's hard to get around. I'm going to go look for that. Oh, and Veranda's saying the same thing. Plenty ass, and he had a nigga in his bed. Well, I'm going to go look for that because I did not know that he had a man in his bed. And Katrina says gaining self-love is one of the hardest journeys we take. Thank you so much, Katrina, for coming through. I love you and miss you. I haven't seen you in so long. You're right. Gaining self-love is one of the hardest journeys that we take, and I don't know if it is the same for men. Sometimes I think it is because we are not the only ones with issues. Sometimes we just come with a different set of issues. But I know for women, I was saying, Katrina, that most of us from teenagers have a bunch of insecurities. We're watching TV, the models on TV, the celebrities, and how they all look, and we're comparing ourselves. Oh man, I don't look like this, I don't look like that, I don't fit into society's box of what beauty is. And then I think that if you're one of those people that haven't reached your self-love and it just confident and accepting yourself for who you are, you could be one of those people that watch one of these videos and it just affects you in the wrong way. Because you're like, oh, he's talking to me, I'm not this, I'm not that. So I just wanted to say, women, love on yourself. Don't let Kevin Samuels change the way that you picture yourself. You know what I mean? Men love all types of different women. And Kevin Samuels is one man telling his take on it. I did see a post one day that a bunch of men was coming through defending him and saying, leave Kevin Samuels alone. Y'all mad with him because he's telling the truth. And even tonight, the guy that sent in this topic sent it in because he said, why are all these women mad at this man when all he is doing is telling the truth? So I wanted to bring this topic tonight for you guys to let me know, what do y'all think? And so far, it sounds like a bunch of y'all just are not digging with the way that he speaks with people and things like that, which I can understand. Bree, you said, I love the name Horatio, sexy as fuck. Ooh, little flirtation. Little flirtation. And Bree, I will absolutely research Kevin Samuels in the bed with a man or having a man in his bed, because I did not know that that was a whole thing, that's where we were with the Kevin Samuels stuff. So yeah. And Tiffany, what is up, boo? Tiffany says that's true. It's on YouTube. He love Bussy. Tiffany, let me let y'all see this comment. He love Bussy. Bussy. Wow. All right. So according to my viewers, he messing with men. So he doesn't even, he can't rightfully give any advice. Because he is a tambourine player. I'm done with y'all. I'm done with y'all. All right, you guys. It is 9:20 and time for us to get out of here. I think that we have had a well-rounded conversations on Kevin Samuels. And I think that we kind of just came to the conclusion that do you, be you, for you. Do not watch these social media and internet platforms and let them allow you to get down on yourself. Allow for them to take away your confidence. For you to understand that it's just a person with a platform. To understand that a lot of what he considers as high value is not what a lot of other people consider as high value. Money is not everything. I'm always a person that says, I want to find somebody to spoil me with loyalty. I can make my own coins, but spoil me with loyalty. Can you do that? That's high value to me. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right, you guys. So I am gonna, and Bree, you say I love this topic, sis. Thank you so much, and thank you for coming through. I was saying earlier, you guys, that I was gone for about a month. This is my third show being back. I had a family tragedy, and I had to take some time off. So I'm trying to build my viewership back up. So you guys make sure that you are sharing the live, inviting people. I'm gonna be again back here every Wednesday at 8 o'clock. So you guys make sure to let people know that I'm back and to come back. If you have a topic, something you are going through, something that you would like to bring to the people for advice, you will remain anonymous. Just send me a DM on any of my pages, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and I will bring your topic to the people like we did tonight. All right, now let me get a couple more of your comments here. Nakia, I don't feel any way towards him because the women make the choice to go on his show knowing how he is. And it doesn't affect me because nothing he says pertains to me. Nakia, you gotta be my sister in thought because I'll be doggone if you didn't say exactly what I said at the beginning of this doggone live. I said that women, why the hell do y'all call into this man's show? Y'all watched it. You already know he finna be rude. He gonna put you down. He gonna get down. I've even seen some really, really pretty sisters come on there, and he still find a way to put them down. You know, there was one girl on there that I think was like 32. She was very pretty, but she was a single mom. And he went in. He was like, "You are middle-aged and you got a child." He was like, she was like, she don't give it up easy. She tried to hold it back. And he was like, were you married? So you a baby mama. You're not married. He was like, so you gave up your womb before you were married and now you want to hold a kitty? I was like, what the fuck? Yes. So he goes in, and also like Nakia, I don't feel like he's talking to me. I'm not searching for the kind of man that he considers high value. So all the other shit that come behind it, I just do not feel like he is talking to me. So Nakia, thank you so much for that comment. Katrina, I love you too. I hope to see you soon. And Tiffany says, we love you, boo. Good night. I love y'all too. Y'all have a great night. Thank you for viewing. Live, laugh, love, and be naughty. Good night.